What is good, YouTube? I hope y'all can hear me because this thing is super loud over here. What is good, YouTube? It's your man Swintnation back again. Real quick, I'm in the lab just putting on some red caliper covers. These are slip-ons, and you shouldn't have to remove the wheel to put these on. So I'm really curious to see if I can do it without taking the wheels off. Because some people may not have the ability or the time to take their wheel all the way off, retorque them, may not have torque wrenches, whatever it may be. I got you covered, people. EVBase sent me out some caliper covers, and we're gonna put this on my mom's 26 Model Y Juniper. Check it out, y'all. So as you can see, right now I'm getting the vehicle prepped and washed and cleaned up because I'm gonna do a ceramic coat on there that I did on my car, and it came out phenomenal. So I'm just getting this one prepped and ready to go. I got my little heater in here because it's winter time in Michigan and it's nasty out and cold. So I got my heater going. But yeah, we're gonna get this car ready to go. Ideally, I should be able to work in between these gaps right here to be able to slide this on. Now, it was showing it, and on their video they have on their website, on 19-inch rims. She has 20-inch rims. So I'm curious if I can get into these because it's a real tight squeeze. So I don't know if I'll be able to get through here with this. But hey, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot, y'all. They said you really want to make sure these holes are lined up with the bolts. So what's the best way? We're gonna go in this way and see if I can just see if I can get this whole caliper in here. Granted, it's silicone, so you can kind of stuff it in there and maneuver it. And so far, I'm just glad I was able to get to this part, and it kind of just opened up. As y'all just seen, it literally just opened up on me. So this is gonna be a real nice test to see if I can do it with 19-inch rims. Is it easier? Let's see. Feel like I got one side on. Feel like I got, oh yeah. So right now I'm just trying to finesse it a little bit there. Because it'd be sweet to not have to, you know, take this rim off. That would be fire. But really, it's just being able to get in there. Let me take my watch off so I can get all the way in there. Boom. Really just making sure that it's snug up to the caliper. And I think this baby is seated, y'all. Check it out. Look at that. And then you want to make sure you're, boom, it's in there. I'm low-key surprised. I honestly thought this was going to be way tougher of a process than what I just did. I'm just double checking to make sure it's seated all the way around and that the holes in the back are lined up like they are in the front. But yeah, they seem pretty lined up to me. As you can see, she's on there. Check it out, y'all. It is on there. Check it out. And it actually looks way better than I thought it was gonna look because it's silicone and the white lettering matches really nice with the white paint. It's super nice and super subtle. That is nice. So the real question is, will the back Will the back be as easy as the front? How long y'all think that took me? 2 minutes? 2 minutes to slide that on? All right. I feel like the back may be a little bit more challenging, but we're gonna see. So here's the back, and as you see on the back, it has some tabs, and these wrap around a bolt back there. Check it out. This is how she looks. So there's some bolts back here that we have to put it on. The caliper bolts, the sliding bolts, we have to put it on there. These bolts right there. So we'll do that. So I have my loops. I wish I had an opening right here, but I'm just going to, I think I'm gonna go in from here, see if I can push her down and grab it. The silicone is very flexible, guys, so I do like that part of it. Very, very flexible. Look at that, already on for the most part. I'm just trying to get it lined up. Then I'm gonna grab my strap and see if I can find that bolt. Kinda, oh, I see it, I feel it. I feel like these will be a little bit harder because you kinda gotta go in there and hook it to something, where the other ones you don't. They just literally slide on. I think I got it. All right, let me see here. Do the back. It's getting a little dirty because I just washed it, so I'm gonna have to rinse it off again. All right, let's see. Yeah, this hand works a little better than the other one. To hook it around this bolt. And it's a real long bolt, guys, so you should be able to kind of feel it with your hand back there. I really wish I could show y'all the tabs. And yeah, nothing touching, as you can see. Covers are installed, and I did not have to lower or take the rims off the car. It takes about, what, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, while the other one probably takes a good 30 to 40, taking the wheels off, torquing them, screwing those on with those little Allen keys. So this is a really good option for people who don't know how to really wrench on the car too much, but really want the look. One thing I noticed about these is they're not glossy as the other ones, but from a distance, you really can't tell. These things pop, as you can see. But I'm gonna pull this thing outside so we can really get a look at it once I finish up here. It's a whiteout out here. Look at that, y'all. It is a whiteout. Whiteout. But man, those red calipers look good, boy. Those red calipers are fire. The red caliper covers. Just did a quick little ride on them, and zero rubbing, zero issues. It looks great. And I threw some mud flaps on, so as you can see, the mud flaps is helping keeping some of that snow and dirt and grime off the vehicle. But yeah, really happy with how the red calipers turned out on my mom's 26 Model Y Juniper. That red just gives it that extra pop, y'all. Super clean, super clean. As you can see. And then that's the other side. Clean. And they definitely pop. So real quick option if you don't want to take the rim off the vehicle and you just want to put them on there, that's how you do it.